seeing what they can do on the park. You're listening to 3SER, KC Radio, 97.7 on the FM dial, or on the internet, wherever you may be listening. Welcome to J.L. Murphy Reserve here in Port Melbourne, and we're halfway through our amazing football carnival with 8 grand finals over 3 days. We've just had our 4th match played, and we're about to kick off the next one. So if you're in the area, if you're around Port Melbourne, you might be driving over the West Gate right now. Just pull off, we're only a few minutes away, and come on down and grab a sausage, supported by Sunbury Rotary Club, and a cup of coffee from Little Birdie, and come enjoying the day. So we're going to start our pre-game shortly, with the 2 teams now lining up, ready to hear a few words from a special guest and to sing the national anthem. Reclink provides sport, recreation and arts opportunities for people who experience disadvantage. And this football league, or this football carnival, I should say, is the culmination of 3 footy leagues around Victoria. And everyone gets to play in a grand final in Reclink footy, which is awesome. So all of our players have come together to enjoy what footy is all about here in the sunshine in Port Melbourne. And I've got Bill here with me. How are you, Bill?
Yeah, very good, thanks, Chris. And it's a beautiful day out here. It's still a bit chilly outside, but the sun is shining.
And I think we've got Peter Cullen, I think, is ready out there with the mic. So we'll hand over to our Master of Ceremonies, Pete Cullen, to get this next match underway. You're listening to 3SER KC Radio, 97.7 on the FM dial. Thanks, Pete.
Thank you, Chris, and all the team at the broadcast, 97.7, 3SER. Make sure you're listening in. We're going to have the beginning of another grand final. We want to do another big welcome to a new team, a number of new teams in the Ballarat area. We had Natalie working very hard. She'd be around somewhere on particularly this team and others in the Ballarat area. Give them a big welcome to their first grand final. And to the Southern Peninsula Swans, let's give them a big welcome here today. Well, now to get things underway, we'll have a reflection. And the Mood Swingers will do the national anthem, and Teddy Wittens will do the coin toss. So we'll start off with Father Joe Giacobi from the Doxa Youth Foundation, who's been very good to Reclink. We'll ask Father Joe to come across, and you can have the use of the microphone. Thanks, Father Joe. Give him a big welcome too.
Thank you, Peter. My favourite sports star of all time, all my life, it was the great Cassius Clay. And in 2016 he penned these words, and as you probably know, he had Parkinson's disease, but right up until the last minute he maintained a very positive attitude. And I love these words, and I got them on a plaque in my office and also in my home. And the great Cassius Clay wrote, "Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easy to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration, it's a dare. Impossible is potential, impossible is temporary, impossible is nothing." So we all tend to put barriers in front of ourselves because we don't believe in ourselves enough. But if you believe in yourself, impossible is nothing. Have a good game.
Thanks, Father Joe. Great words, very inspirational words from the great Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali. We now have the Mood Swingers. If guys, you'd like to come forward, some Marys. They come out each year. We really look forward to them leading us into the national anthem. Feel free, everyone, to join in. It's really a community thing, the national anthem. Stand tall and proud. Let's, would Brian Presnell, is he with us? No, if he's not around, he could join in as well. Thanks, guys.
Our home is girt by sea. Our
Thank you to the Mood Swingers. Stick around, please, for the coin toss. I always reckon this is a very special moment. Who will win the toss? We'll ask Ted Whitten to come forward. We're giving the coin. The two will require the two captains. And we'll have the new team call. The Ballarat team can make the call as the new side. And we wish everyone the very best today. Ballarat wins their first year and their first grand final. Thank you, Ted Whitten. Thank you to the Mood Swingers. Thank you, Father Joe Giacobi, Paul Roos, and all those who helped with that ceremony. Back to 97.7, 3SER, and back to the broadcast.
Thanks, Peter. Fantastic stuff there, and thanks to the Mood Swingers. That was a great national anthem there. I'm joined by the great Joffa.
Hello.
Welcome, buddy.
Murphy Reserve in Port Melbourne. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
This is just amazing. And what a great game of football we saw just complete. And if this one's half as good, we're in for a treat, I can tell you now.
Absolutely, mate. And the sun is shining here at JL Murphy Reserve. If you're in the area, if you're driving past, if you're doing deliveries or something in the area and you want to drop in and have a sausage and watch some fantastic football, you're more than welcome. And we are halfway through our grand final carnival. We just finished our fourth grand final. We've got 8 big matches over 3 days. And we're all here celebrating everything that footy is for the community, Joffa.
Absolutely, and what believers we are in Reclink, or else we wouldn't be here. But it tells us that community, when it comes together for all the good reasons, especially with football, that a lot of good outcomes can occur. Now, I've been with Reclink for 8 years now, and I fell in love with Reclink from the very first year I stumbled across them out of Victoria Park, and I just believe in everything that Reclink do.
Yes,
and that's why I like to be here, and I get a lot of joy and happiness, and I haven't been to bed yet. I worked all last night, 11 o'clock last night I started work, finished 8:30 this morning.
Are you at Flagstaff?
No, I'm at Foley House now.
Foley House, that's right, yep.
So I haven't been to bed. I haven't been to bed yet. That's how much I like it. And it's about these people on the field here right now. It's all about them, and so it should be.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Because and it included.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and for many here today, it's their first chance they've had to play in a grand final, and all those amazing experiences that you have, and the premiership story that they get a chance to pull together today.
Absolutely.
And the sirens just sounded, and we're about to get underway.
Yeah,
Now we've got the Southern Peninsula Swans.
So there's Swans and the Bushrangers.
And Ballarat Bushrangers. And Ballarat looking great, aren't they, in their blue and black and jumpers with the white cross, very Southern Cross.
Yes.
And they're a new entry into the comp. And you might remember, Joffa, that the players in the vests, they're either female players or players with a disability.
Yep.
And so if they get 2 hands on the footy, they get a free kick.
Okay, so that's just like a mark, and it's okay,
that's
free
right.
kick.
Yep. And if they can't be tackled either.
Yep.
So it just means that everyone gets a chance to participate.
Absolutely brilliant.
And the Bushrangers get their first chance to kick it inside 50.
Yep, and it bounces above about 20 players there, and picked up now on the right foot snap, down towards the bridge end, and it's out of bounds on the full, or is it going to be thrown in? Oh, I think it's a boundary throw in.
And that's number 11. That was Grant, I think, from the Bushrangers. Now, if I can see, I think he's getting into the spirit of things with the Bushranger beard down there. He's got a bit of a Ned Kelly going on.
There's some scary blokes. There's some scary blokes in that, and some Bushranger jumpers, I can tell you. And tattoos seem to be the thing now. Everybody has tattoos, and the face is tattooed, and the legs are tattooed, and it just it looks quite good. Ball comes spinning back in the play. My focus here at Murphy Oval, and the Swans clear it now, straight down the corridor, down the centre.
Away here.
And he's away here, and look, he's losing one bounce. He's done a Kevin Bartlett, his hand pass in front of himself. He's tapped it now, and he's out of bounds, and it'll be a boundary throw in on the outer side, right opposite the broadcast box here.
That's right, and the sun is shining here. It's perfect weather for footy, and the big ruckman going at number 49 for the Swans. He's a big lad. He looks like a born ruckman. And the Swans have kicked it forward here, and one of the Bushrangers players wearing a vest has got 2 hands. The ball gets the kick, and he's passed it across to his teammate. No, I think that was
so we've got their number on this player, so it certainly is a Swans player. They're kicking towards the down that way, and I just can't pick him up with a number yet. But
the vest on is a bit hard to see. Maybe when he turns his back, we might be able to see it. But he's lining up. He's taking his time, bit of a shuffle. Our Josh Kennedy, and look, I think he's kicked it.
Goal up by
Yes.
hasn't moved. It's a great goal.
Fantastic start for the Swans out there. Well done. Getting the first goal on the board. It's been a great bit of play to start with.
Excellent.
And so that's 1-0 to the Swans, with the Bushrangers yet to score. And we've got some great support from different community organisations here, Joff. We've got Sunbury Rotary Club rolling the snags. Did you get one of those earlier?
One of the best sausages I've ever had.
And they
Lovely
get the
sausage.
onions really well. It's almost like an onion jam.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it breaks down a little bit. They do an awesome job, and they've got the Sunbury Phoenix Footy Club coming up later today, so they'll be cheering them on.
Yep. They're on their way now as we speak. Yep.
And little Birdie doing the coffees from
Beautiful
Norway.
coffee, yes.
Come up the highway. They're a social enterprise. We've got Mick from the Bipolar Bears over there playing some live music for us, which is great, and all the different agencies that come together to make our footy competition come together. Again, the Bushrangers are kicking deep into their forward line. They're going to have a chance to score here. Now, that player got 2 hands on the ball. I'm not sure if he's a Swans player or a Bushrangers player. Looks like he plays for Ballarat.
It's a bushranger, certainly is.
That's right, he's got a chance
On the
here
outer side of the
to
ground,
get
on the
first
bench
score.
line. Yes, on the bench line there. There he is now. There he's lining up now. Only 15, 20 metres out by the time he has the kick. And there it goes. Bang, and the umpire hasn't moved. That's a goal. That's a great reply.
Well done. Great stuff, Joel, for goal action here. We might go down to Brad on the sidelines there and get an update on the scores. Is he with us? No? I'll just have to bend my neck then. So I think it's 1 goal apiece, 6.
Yep.
Look, great start to the game, Joffa.
Oh, absolutely. That was a nice goal. And it's really nice when you watch football and you see no movement behind the goals as the ball's going through the sticks. So the goal umpire doesn't even move. The ball's dead centre through. And she's a great reply. There we are now. The umpire in the middle of the Murphy reserve in here in Port Melbourne bounces the ball up, goes to ground. He's found something here, and it's going to the Swans. The Swans have got it, and he'll barrel this right down the guts of the ground. Bounces over a few players. He's there. Bushrangers picks it up, and he drops the ball. He's helped by a teammate. Hand pass intercepted by the Swans player. Hand pass over the top. Yeah, scrummy play. Many players over the ball. Loose balls picked up by Swans. Bushrangers have got it. Tackle hard to the ground, and the umpire says, play on. He didn't want to know about that. So the ball plays on, and the umpire blows the whistle and says, give it to me. It's a ball up. No, it's a free kick.
Let's go to the Bushrangers' way, and they get it out on the outside here, and they're away here. There's one of their speedy players running down the wing. Great looking football. Long kick to the goal square. Oh, it's been punched away by a Swans player, but there's still Bushrangers players all around the board. He get a chance to shoot. He does, and he kicks a goal. Fantastic piece of play from the Ballarat Bushrangers. They were deep in their defence and just went coast to coast with some fantastic play. So well done to everyone involved in that goal. And I'm not sure who was the last person to kick it, but it was a great team effort. And what we've seen over the last couple of days, Joffrey, is the teams that are willing and able to move the ball on quickly. It's such a small ground here at J.L. Murphy Reserve.
Oh, absolutely.
That all it takes is a hand pass and a long kick, and you've gone from one end to the other.
Yep.
And that's what they did there today. And I thought the Swans were setting up to score there, but the Bushrangers really were able to turn it around.
Yeah, great stuff. So far, been a good game of football. Ball goes up in the centre of the ground, knocked down by the Swans, hits the ground, picked up, knocked along by a Bushrangers, hits the ground again, and the Swans clear again, down towards centre half forward, just past the 50-metre line, and that's a kick. And tell us why that's a kick there, because he's got the orange Guernsey on, and that means that he has some sort of a disability. So if he touches the ball with 2 hands, he gets the free kick, and he kicks the ball down to the outer end of the ground here. It's been cleared by the Bushrangers, who immediately go straight up towards the corridor end of the ground. It's found by a teammate, Bushrangers. Here we go, get 2 hands, and no, he missed it. It's picked up by the Swans player. He'll go to kick, a short kick, finds a teammate, no he doesn't, and that's a free kick, and that's the Swans going again towards goal.
Yep, and it's a good chance for the Swans here to kick it deep into their forward 50, and they've popped it up there. It's all Bushrangers though down there at the moment, and they've got now getting rid of it, but it comes back to a Swans player. Oh, she just got a knock on the head there.
Oh, that's no good.
And I hope she's okay. She was doing the right thing, putting her head over the ball. We do have rules in place to protect our female players. But the ball's going the other way. It must have been Bushrangers player must have got 2 hands on the footy.
Yeah.
And so that's what's turning. That's We do have quite a few players out here with vests on today, which is great.
Yep.
Great participation.
Yep.
But it does make it. We're going to have to go by the shorts, I think, mate, more than the tops, because sometimes it's a bit hard to tell which team the players are playing for. And all the players on the outer wing there, across the ground from us. Great bounce. The Swans win that ruck contest and now get the kick. And that's a good long kick down the line. The boundary line's your friend, as my old coach used to say. And Bushrangers get a chance now to kick it back in the forward 50. And they've kicked a long, good mark there. No, he's just spelt it at the end. No, he's paid it. Well done, umpire. That was a good grab to those conditions, and he's done well. And it's really kick to kick here at the moment, Joffa.
Absolutely, that's how good the game is. And now the Swans have the ball just on the other side of the centre of the ground, and it's picked up. Look at the size of this, Blake. Bang. But the ball goes across, only covers about 15 metres of the ground. Picked up by the Bushrangers. 2 hands on it. That'll be a free kick. No. Play on, says the umpire. No, it was a free kick.
Yep.
Absolutely. So now the ball is, let me paint the picture, at the Murphy Reserve Oval in Port Melbourne, and that's the left foot kick down towards the centre of the ground now, right in the centre of the ground. Spilled to the ground, picked up a free kick there to an orange vest. So guys, when we say orange vest, it either means it's a girl or a person with some sort of a physical disability.
That's right. Yep. Or intellectual disability. Yep.
Intellectual disability.
Yep. Mental illness.
So the listener knows. And back there it goes, stands tall and takes the mark.
Good mark.
Wow.
And you're right, that's exactly what he did, Joffrey. He stood tall.
That was a Len Thompson type mark.
And people went around him everywhere.
Absolutely.
And he just stood there and with his hands up and just had eyes for the footy. Now has a chance to kick the Swans' second goal here.
Absolutely. Bang. No.
I think he's just pushed it.
Pushed it to the right.
And so, just a quick scoreboard check there, Bill. How are we going?
Bill's got the score there. It's 106 to 2012. No, hang on, there's a point. 117, sorry. 117 of the Sydney. And Bushrangers 2012.
That's right.
Well done, Bill. What radio station is it?
This is 3SER Casey Radio. Do you want to check the headset on there, Bill? And then you can update us with the scores as we go. That'd be awesome. I think we might have Mark Fine joining us at some point. If that's the case, I'll jump out of the box and head out to the sidelines to have a bit of a chat out there. But, Joff, you must be excited about your Magpies.
Oh, I am. I believe that if they can beat West Coast on Saturday night, they'll come home and win the premiership. There's no doubt about that.
Wow.
But
that's a big call.
If they lose, we have the option of GWS or Sydney at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. So I'm pleased with that draw as well.
Yeah. Well,
so we're a chance.
Finishing top 4 makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Because that game playing on the MCG just...
when the top 4, it's breathing space.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
And look, we'll have to play very, very well to beat West Coast on Saturday night. Can be done. They can do it, but it's going to be tough.
I think it's really about your defence, you know, and you've been so many injuries down the back line there. They've done an awesome job, but I think as Dan Lonergan was saying earlier, they're probably one of the lesser light in terms of names, but defences to make the top 4, really. So they've done an amazing job. And Bucks, you really got to say, and the rest of his coaching staff have done an amazing job putting together a system where a player comes out and another player comes in, and that's all the best sides over the last 20 years. That, you know, whether it be Brisbane or the Swans or the Hawks, that's what they've been able to do. You know,
they're playing for one another.
That's right.
I haven't seen this type of thing at Collingwood for a long, long time. I mean, this is just when you see a club come together like this. You know, after so many injuries and different players are coming every week, but they're all got the same commitment, and they've all got a game to play, and within the team, and they still win, and I just think it's this is what football clubs are all about.
Yep.
Especially football clubs who have hit the wall, and like we've done with injuries, many people would sort of say, gee, they can't keep winning, they can't keep going on, but they just find a way, and I just think it's what we're seeing now in 2018 out of Collingwood is just an incredible story.
There's been a goal there to the Bushrangers. It was a bit of a pause there as we were wondering whether it was marked on the line, but it's gone over. David Pearce, I think, is down that end. Is that David? No, he's up the other end. Sorry, David. I'm giving you a wave there, mate. The orange jackets sort of catch me out. But the goal umpire left us all in suspense. It was a wonderful little moment there. But they have kicked a goal, and I think that's their second goal, is it, Bill?
No, it's actually
their third.
Their
third.
3-0-18 to the Swans 1-1-7.
And sticking with the theme of the day with kicking very straight, with only one behind. I think it was only 4 or 5
Well,
behinds in that first match.
There's not much wind down here, so that's really good.
Yep.
You know, so that's probably the reason for that. But I just think that the quality of football we've seen in these first 2 games so far has been pretty good.
Yes, absolutely, mate. Well, that's right. There is some really good footy being played in the Reclink League every week. And because we are, I think that's another goal. Wow. That was amazing. Fantastic goal there, mate. Turn your back there, mate, so we can see your number. So we can call your name. There, number 10. Number 10 there, Joffer in front of you, mate.
Yeah, number 10 is Cooper Andrews.
Cooper Andrews, he's
well
just...
done, Cooper.
We'll put the boot on, put it lazily on the boot, and it's just sailed through, bounced in the goal square and gone through. He's kicked it over top of the heads. Great piece of goal, really came from nowhere.
Yeah, well balanced character too. That was good balance there on both legs. So he might kick a few more today. I think he'll go all right. He looks the goods.
Now the Swans have just got together in a little huddle, just trying to have a think about what they're going to do next, because they probably need to kick the next one. It's been a couple of goals in a row there to the Swans, but Bushrangers going to get a chance to kick it deep into their forward line. It's a big up and under, high one, big pack forms, big fly, but no mark, and the ball spills to the ground. And well done there from that Bushrangers player, who was able to use the rules to his advantage and got 2 hands to the ball and gets the free kick. He's lobbed it up beautifully to his teammate, who's just spilt the mark, but are going to get a chance to shoot on goal. That's your mate again, number 10.
There he is.
I think he's just kicked it the wrong side of the behind post there, so that's out of bounds on the full. That happens. So he's got him on the right side there because he's a left footer.
Yeah.
And that's very handy to have in the forward line, as you know, Joffa.
Oh, absolutely. Coming into play prominently early in the second term. So the ball's down out into the ground, and we're waiting for the Swans player.
Dangerous play here from the Swans. It's worked out okay for him.
It comes towards the broadcast van, out of bounds, and we're waiting for another throw in.
So I think it's 4 straight goals, is it? 24?
4 straight, 24.
To 117.
Correct.
Wow. Well, the Swans have got a bit of work to do. They've got a bit of work to do. So they can't let them get away anymore. They've really got to take stock now and hold this Bushrangers charge.
And the ball's bouncing around inside that pack like a pinball. They get the Swans play clear out of the pack, but straight to a Bushrangers player. He just set himself up in the right spot. That's our mate number 10 again. And another shot towards goal. I think there might be another goal, Joffa.
It's a goal. The goal umpire does not move. Hang on.
The umpire's having a chat about it.
It's the score review.
I think he's saying it's might be touched.
Clear. I think he's saying touched.
It's been touched. So it must have been touched off the boot. The umpire saw that.
Wow, that's very good. That's
big call in the context of the game.
Absolutely.
Well, we saw one overturned yesterday, which turned out to be a crucial one because there's only 3 points in it at the end of the day. So we've got some great umpires here to support our school sports officials, and Billy Mitchell and his team down there who help us out each and every week.
Yeah.
And David Pearce, that's another shot of goal. Jeez, they're peppering them at the moment. The Ballarat Bushrangers, they can't even get the plugs in from my mates, mate, before they have another shot. Hey, what's going on?
Well, look, the Swans have really got to stand up here, or else this game is shot. They've got to get in front of their man, and they're not doing that. They're just reigning supreme on the forward line, the Bushrangers.
Well, they're not able to clear their defensive 40 just at the moment. And I say 40 because we are playing on a smaller ground here at JL Murphy Reserve, which I don't mind in Reclink footy. It means that we move the ball quicker up and down the ground. You are listening to the 3SER. The big yawn there from Joffa. He has been up all night, so we really appreciate
sorry about that.
Joffa being here.
I've been up all night, guys.
Yeah, I know, mate. You've been working on that. That's fine, mate.
I haven't been to bed yet. I haven't been to bed yet. But
that's another shot and another goal.
That's another goal. They're right on fire.
The Bushrangers.
Wow, this is unbelievable.
And look, the first 5 minutes of this quarter was a real arm wrestle, but the Bushrangers have been able to break free. And they've come down from Ballarat this morning, and they're ready to play.
Yeah, they're just clearing the ball from the centre, and they're not giving the Swans a sniff. They're really on top here, the Bushrangers. And, well, the Swans have got to take stock because this game, approaching half-time, could be in trouble.
Quarter time.
Quarter time, sorry. Yeah. Wow.
So,
it could be this is a blowout then, if that's the case.
Not yet. We saw this yesterday, and with the last match, and with the Kangaroos versus the Warriors, and the Warriors came back in the second quarter and kicked 4 unanswered goals to bring it right back. So that's quarter time. So we'll go to the scoreboard. Thanks, Bill. Can you give us an update, mate?
And the Swans are 1-1-7 to the Ballarat Bushrangers, 5-1-31.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
Well,
so
look,
4 goals in it.
I apologise, it's not a blowout. It's manageable. But if the Bushrangers were to come out early in the second quarter and kick 2 or 3 unanswerable goals, you'd have to say the game's headed towards their way, at the moment.
Well, for the game's sake and for the crowd's sake, let's hope that the Swans can have a bit of a chat. And we might see, might be Roosie or it might be Teddy Whitten, and we might send over to the Swans huddle. Now, if we get the mic out there, it might be good to pick up what the Ballarat coach has got to say to his team, if we get a chance to do that. But in the meantime, I can see that there's some handball drills going on over the side. And
just so you can hear us.
And we've just got Brad with the cans on. He's our roving commentator, our band. But we'll throw it over to Brad now.
Make the overall result really good. So well done for little 1%ers that everyone was showing. We're going to have a rule here. Now listen in close to this rule. Because they have orange bibs, we have orange bibs. So if someone wearing a vest gets a kick, make sure you confirm if you're going to kick it to another vest, it's one of our players. So basically I'm saying if a vested player gets a kick, don't kick it to another vested player, because they'll probably be the opposition. Unless you're 100% certain, okay? 100% certain, so you've got to go back and take your kick anyway, so really look at them. Is that one of ours? Is that Jacko? Is that Hannah? Is that Jenks? Is that Nick? Confirm it, you know what I mean? Otherwise, just, if you're a vested player, kick to a Bushrangers Guernsey. That makes it nice and simple, and we'll never muck up there, yeah? Well done, great quarter. That's a $2 win. It's a $2 advantage. We still need to put in this quarter and win this quarter, and then we'll be well positioned to win the match. If we can win it by just a little bit, we'll be well positioned to win the match. So go hard again. Righto, boys. Let's go, boys.
Well, lovely. That's a good insight, isn't it? When we can hear the quarter time addresses and the half time address by the case. That's excellent.
Yeah, thanks, Brad, for that. And, players playing with vests, just acknowledging that to some of the confusion we had, Joffa.
Yeah.
And obviously the players are feeling that as well.
Yeah.
And but the other thing that was interesting that came up there is that obviously the coach of Ballarat believes there's a 2-goal breeze out there, because he felt like there was only a 2-goal advantage. So
well, I can't even feel any breeze out there. That's incredible.
Well, it might be different when you get.
We
are in the van, mate. So
that's
so it's a bit hard to get the breeze. What are your hunches, Brett, down the sideline?
Wait till Billy gets the dim sims into him, and then you'll see the
That's right. He just about cleared the commentary box yesterday with a couple of dimmies, I've got to say.
There is a slight breeze going down that way.
Yeah.
Very slight.
Yep.
Okay, can we see a response from the Swans now, early in the second quarter? As again, it appears to be all the Bushrangers doing the attacking. That's a free kick there to an orange Vesta, and that's with the Bushrangers, and into attack they go again.
And it's coming out onto the outer wing on the far side of the ground, and Ballarat have got a chance to set up the next bit of play. They've done this well, really good linking play, great teamwork. There's not like there's one player dominating on either team at the moment. It's been what has been shared around. He's just chipped it forward to his teammate. He's done a great job there, just flicking it over the top of his head. He's taken a snap from the pocket.
That's a goal.
Ding.
Wow.
That is a contender for the Sunbury Rotary Club goal of the day.
Oh, absolutely. That's good way, mate. That was
well
brilliant.
done. And it again came from nowhere. This small ground, Joffa.
Yeah.
It goes from the wing,
yeah.
and all of a sudden, there's shots on goal. I love it.
That was a class carry of the ball then, and a wonderful shot at goal. That gentleman has football skills. And we've seen plenty of that today. It's been the competition over the years at Reclink, the level of competition and the quality of competition has improved vastly. You just see some good games now. Regardless of what's happening on the scoreboard, you can still see some wonderful skills. Now the ball's just outside the centre towards the bridge end of the ground. It's a Vesta, the Swans Vesta, orange vest, and she goes to left foot kick over towards the pocket area. And again, it's all Bushrangers. This bloke looks like Ned Kelly.
I know,
Ned
mate.
Kelly for the Bushrangers.
That's right. He's taken the name to heart, that fella. It's great to see. Give us a wave there, fella. No, he's too focused on the footy. And while we've got a little break in the play, although Bushrangers got a chance to set up again, we'll just acknowledge that our goal umpires for this match are again David Pearce.
David Pearce, well done.
And he's been a great supporter for a long time. And Anton the Shark Mahoney. Well,
Hands
Marnie,
on the shark, Marnie.
that's right.
Wow.
He's the president of the EDFL,
Okay.
the Essendon District Football League.
Yep.
And all our goal umpires today are volunteers.
Well done to the
And our
volunteers.
central umpires are supported by school sports officials.
Well done.
So thanks to everyone who's involved, and it's great to have a
And
member running around.
the Swans clear the ball from the back line up through the corridor in the centre. And we have number 6 there for the Swans, which is Brown, Damian Brown. Big kick up towards the pocket area on
big
the
punch
outside of the ground.
by that player there.
They punch away by the Swans to try and get the ball clear. Overrun there by an orange vester. Ground, Bushrangers, kick, and they're back to attack once again.
That's right. They've got a chance now to push into their forward 50, but the Swans are defending mightily there in the half-back line. But again, it just breaks for a Bushrangers player to send it every. A big tackle at the end there, just as he got rid of it. Umpire said it was all fair. Swans get to kick it back up towards centre wing. And the Swans player there, he's tricking us because he's wearing the black shorts, but he's got the red and white socks on. He's wearing a vest today, and he's got the ball out in centre wing. He hand passes it to one of his fellow teammates.
That's Mark Preble.
Lazily just wanders down and just goes bang.
Preble fires a 50-metre shot at goal.
And that's 2 hands on the ball there.
That's Mark Toy. Yes, he's found his teammate eventually.
And this is number 9 for the Swans.
That's it. I got the wrong team. No,
Who
29
is
was
Casey Brown.
Yeah, that 29 was
No, just number 9, and she has just missed. It's just gone near side of the post.
Byron Maher was the guy who got the kick down to her.
Okay, yep.
And what was her name?
Casey, I think number 9.
Number 9.
Casey Brown.
Casey Brown. Okay, well, look, that was good. Look, they're showing something. Now, that's what they've got to do. Show some endeavour, and then something might happen from that. So, we'll just see what happens now in the next 5-10 minutes. Scoo with kick on the back line. There's that man again with the ball, number 29.
He's
Breaks
everywhere,
clear and goes bang for a wonderful goal.
Let's go! You beauty!
Here come the Swans.
Fantastic football. And they
Here they come.
the Ballarat bench in front of us there. They're not real happy with us being excited with that one there.
Here come the Swans.
No, we're excited for all the goals.
Absolutely we
all
are.
the goals.
Absolutely.
And, that's a great bit of play. And Billy, what's the scoreboard looking like there, mate?
Yeah, for the Swans, it's 6-2-38, the Bushrangers, 2-2-14, the Swans. He kicked that from inside the centre square. Great kick.
That was
Fantastic,
unbelievable.
mate. Thanks, Brad. Man on the spot there on the wing.
That was a 29. That's a big guy, 29 Preble. That was brilliant. Yeah, Preble's his last name. That was good. Hey, look, they're in attack again. No. Bushrangers have got it. They're back in this, Sydney. Don't worry about that. There we go. They couldn't hold the mark. Hits the ground. They're going in hard on the Swans. This is why we've got a game on our hands. Have a look at this here right in front of us.
Fantastic footy, and the umpire says, give it to me. Well played, everyone. Great pack. Great endeavour. Everyone focusing on the footy, Joffa, and that's the most important thing here today.
Oh, look, this big boy, number 49, gets the ball down easily. And they're away to Swans. Left foot down.
Ooh,
No, it's marked by the
good mark.
Bushrangers.
Number 10
Good
on the
mark,
wing.
and he's away. And it's a lovely kick. He goes across the ground. No, down the corridor. And the Swans, oh, you won't knock this bloke out. The size of a house. The Swans have lifted. They're up and about. Bushrangers have the ball. They want another goal. Down towards centre half forward. No, he's dropped it. The ball hits the ground. Bushrangers, hand passes the ball out. It's still in contention. No one can pick it up. He fumbles, picks it up. That's a mark. That's a good mark. And he's found a big full forward, 20 metres out from goal. And this is the Bushrangers' reply. Down he goes. Yes. And we don't know this man's name because he's an orange vester. And he's
We might see it through if he turns his back on us. Oh, we've got the coach is calling us out. Jenko.
The Jenko. This is the great Jenko for the Bushrangers. And he's 20 metres out of game. Bang on the right foot. And he's missed it.
Jeez, he
Wow.
didn't miss by much though.
Wow,
It was a good
really?
effort from deep in the pocket.
Jenko, you beauty.
Jenko, you beauty.
Fantastic stuff. And look, great crowd here today, Joffa.
40,000.
40,000 at least.
They've
to
lost the
sell
games
out.
for 40,000. Tickets only.
And no, everyone is welcome to come on down. If you're driving past JL Murphy Reserve, you want a sausage and see some fantastic footy. There was a fella who works across the road. David Pearce was telling me.
Yeah.
And he came on over and he heard the whistles and he said, oh, I thought it might be a junior tournament. And he came over, mate, this is some of the best footy he's seen. He stayed all day.
Yeah,
I don't know whether his boss was that happy or not.
He might be looking for a job now. Who knows?
That's right.
Now, let's keep our track on what's happening here.
Sorry, mate.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it's a free kick, and it goes to it's a boundary throw in. It's an outer side ground throw in. Right opposite the broadcast Casey box, and the ball comes back in the play. Number 29-49 taps it down to his teammate, and the Swans are away. They've lifted up towards the forward line, centre half forward line area. That's a kick to an orange vest, and that's the Swans. Absolutely.
She has been fantastic through the middle of the ground. I'm not sure of her name because she's got the vest on. That's another goal, I think.
There's a goal.
That's at the post.
Oh, rotten luck, Swans. But we're seeing a game here. You know, the Swans have
That was another kick from about 50 metres out.
Absolutely, they're going for it. This is brilliant. Good on the Swans. They're showing some character. I mean, they were all the Bushrangers had to do early in the second quarter was kick 2-3 goals and put the game at some sort of relative lead.
Oh, big fly in the pack.
Here we go. The Swans have got it. That's a kick. No, Bushrangers.
Bushrangers, good
hand
hand
pass
pass.
to Bushrangers. That's going to be a kick. 2 hands on it. Thank you.
You've got 2 hands on it, mate. 2 hands on an umpire. That's
thank you very much. Yes, had to pay that. The ball comes down.
And again, good tactics there.
Absolutely. They're good for this inner side boundary line.
Boundary line's your friend in defence, but he's going to go back towards the centre of the ground. He's made a lie out of me. Dangerous kick, though.
Look at this, number 6, Peter Kenner. Look at that. That ball picked up by Bushrangers. No, they're down to ground. Picked up. They're going in hard, Sydney. The Swans are going in hard. They're not the Sydney Swans.
Peter McKenna's going back away, mate. Has there been no one? We're the number 6 for the lately.
The 7 footer. Down again they go. And look at this. Marked in defence by the Bushrangers, who are clear towards us on the boundary line again. And then coming for the Bushrangers. Nearly took a ripper.
That's Grant Melder.
On you, Grant.
On your Grant with a fantastic beard. As a bearded man myself, I do appreciate what it takes to pull off a beard that length. So he's done well, and he's put his hand up going the ruck against the man mountain.
There he
number
goes.
49.
There you go, then Kelly. Look at that. Bang! Well done. Sydney. Swans over the Peninsula. Swans, 29, Preble. Hand pass over the top. Back to Preble. In the way for goal. He stops. He balks. And the ball goes off the side of the beat, but finds a teammate. How lucky is that? On the outer side of the ground. Deep in the forward pocket. He goes. He's looking for his teammate. Who's this? An orange vest free. That's a kick. Yep.
Number 29, I think, is Byron.
Byron Marr. I'm getting them all mixed up here.
That's okay, mate.
Well, they know who I mean.
I know who you mean.
Mark Preble's probably wrapped. I called his name out a few times. And it's not even him. So
that's all right. They'll no doubt correct us at half time, mate. We're getting it wrong. It happened a couple of times yesterday.
We're only human.
That's right.
And now standing still, walking in. What's happened there?
I think he's just pushed it on the close side of the stick, so he's just missed the goal. Now, they've had a few shots, the Swans, and you've got to, when the game...
Oh, they're back in this, don't worry.
That looks like it is, but I'm just worried that they're not getting the goals, They need to be putting them through.
And what's the latest score here? I can't see. What's the score here?
2-4-16, the Swans, to 6-3-39.
See, they need goals. This is the problem.
That's right. So it's still 4 goals in it, even though they've had most of the play this quarter.
Absolutely.
And look, Brendan, the coach from Ballarat, he did say that they could just hold their own, get a goal or two ahead, then they'll be well in front of them.
They're off again.
So this is obviously the scoring end. That's what the coaches feel.
Now, who's this guy here, number 20? It looks like number
29 again, I think.
The 29 again, he's killing him. That's Brian Marr. He set Murphy reserve alight. This is unbelievable.
Byron Marr,
come on down. And we need a goal, Byron. Bang goes to Sharon, and it's a goal.
Oh, he's giving you one, Joffa. He's giving you one.
Well done, good goal.
Give us a wave there, Byron. That's a great goal, mate.
Good stuff, mate.
Well done. And look, they're just getting a little huddle there. Their centre line plays again.
You see the camaraderie here.
That's right. And they're saying, we've got to get the next clearance and then the next goal and make this a match.
The Bushrangers are nervous. Have a look on the boundary line biting their nails.
That's right.
I know they've got a game on here.
That's right. So just a scoreboard check there. Thanks, Brad.
Yeah, that's the Swans. That's taking them on to 3-4-22. The Bushrangers 6-3-39.
Oh, here we go.
Just 3 goals in it.
It's on.
Now, number 30 at the front here, he's got a few words to say.
Oh, yes. Well, it's football. That's passion. That's football. It's opinions. It's fantastic. You wouldn't have it for anything else.
That's right, mate. You'll win anyway, you reckon? Corey's predicted it.
Okay, then where are we here? Here we go. It's a Swan. Kicked out of centre half forward. Can they get another one? It's picked up by the Bushrangers. Drop. Oh, they're going in hard. That was a hard knock, and the umpire's going to pay. Which
I think
way?
he's going to ball it
I
up.
go ball it up. Okay, no worries. It's the
50-50.
ball up. 50-50. He couldn't decide. Ball knocked down by the Swans. Here they are. The ball goes to the ground again, and he's found something. He's found the kick to the Bushrangers.
Do you want a snag there, Joffa? We've got the Xavier boys
And a
here.
coffee, boys. A snag and a coffee. White coffee, no sugar. And come back with white
And I'm
coffee.
fine, thanks, fellas. Not that you asked me, but thank you anyway. It's great to have support of Xavier College here. They've been coming for years and years. And Peter Ryan, he's a great friend of Reclink, so thanks to all the Xavier kids for being here.
Get my coffee order right, Xavier, or you'll be in big trouble.
Yeah, and we just...
what's happened here? No, hey man, look, there's a melee. Oh, there was like,
No,
that's clean by
there
kick.
was no melee.
It goes down towards the half forward. It's picked up off the ground by... Oh, boy.
well done to the Bushrangers
Wow,
defender
well done. And that was an orange vest, the Bushranger.
That's right, she did
Excellent
very well.
commitment, threw herself on the ball. And here we go down towards the broadcast fan. And down to Murphy Abel. Port Melbourne.
Oh, here's Roscoe.
Look at that number 30.
Go, Roscoe.
He picks the ball up, number 30. Who is it? Quick. Who is it?
33
It's
Roscoe. Yep.
Leonard Roscoe. Well done, Leonard. Oh, that was commitment.
Now, he's a veteran of the league and of this team, a great supporter of this team, Roscoe. So good to see him out on the ground.
Oh, they're hitting him hard, Sydney. The Swans. This is great. This is football at its best.
Big hit.
Look at this. They're going in hard. Have a look at this. You can hear it. It's beautiful stuff.
And it's good fair footy. And
We don't want any incidents. We want
No,
fair
that's
football.
right, that's
That's
right.
what Reclink is all about. But we're allowed to get carried away in the broadcast van.
That's
It's
right.
right in front of us. There's Roscoe. Hits the ball on the ground, picked up,
well
balls up,
done.
and picked up by the Bushrangers. And
Yeah,
there,
he's
hands with two hands.
He's good.
And the Sydney go back into attack.
yeah,
They're
you
back in
can't
their
throw it
attack.
to yourself and punch it, unfortunately. Oh, okay. Well, we agree to disagree.
Oh, look
That's
at
all
this,
good.
number 7. He's away. Bang, right foot towards goal. And he's marked.
Well
Dropped it.
done.
Turned around. He's marked. He's made the
Fantastic.
mark. Number 7.
Yeah, wearing a vest. So good.
Jason Taylor. Well done.
Jason got two hands of the footy right in the goal square. He's got a chance to kick, I think, his first goal of the
No, I
game.
don't think that is Jason Taylor.
No?
But the person that got it down to him
Oh,
was
okay, it was
Taylor.
Jason. Well done, Jace. And
But this is just
Ryan
got
taking his
excitement.
time.
And the crowd hold
He's
their
popped it
breath.
through. Well done.
And the ball goes straight through the centre of those two sticks down there. And we all know what that means in football. That's a goal.
So that's
that
three
could be
of the
the
last
last goal
four.
of the day. No worries about that.
That's 3 of the last 4. I think they've kicked.
They're coming home.
Let's go down the scoreboard there, Brad.
Yeah, that'll take the Swans on a 4-4-28. They only trail by 11 points now. The Bushrangers 6-3-39.
Bushrangers, come on, guys. Let's get back into this.
Well, I think we might find that this is the scoring end down the
That
other
must
end
be.
there.
And there's Peter Ryan. He's a lovely man. Hello,
Well, you
Mr.
Pete.
Ryan. You're very good. We see
Were you
you
a Xavier boy, mate? Is
Yeah,
that where you went to school?
I wasn't a Xavier boy.
I was in the van with a couple of Xavier boys earlier this morning, and I say, mate, it's a bit different to Blackburn Tech, where
I
I
was a
went to.
tech, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I know, hey, concentrate on what's going on here. We got the close one at Murphy Reserve in Port Melbourne, and the umpire races in Foley's arm, and he wants the ball, and he's going to throw it up again. It's a throw up, and this could go. Here we go. Ball goes up in the atmosphere, comes back down, and has to. Ball hits the ground. Bushrangers. Swans. Taps it to his teammate, and that's a kick to the orange wrestler of the Swans. Take it away, sir.
Just tactically, they're just starting to use their players better. Oh, that's just out of bounds on the full, unfortunately. But big difference between the first quarter and the second quarter. I don't think Ballarat are playing any lesser than they were. I just think the Swans have just stepped it up again. I don't know whether it took them a little while to find their feet after they got off their long
Well, the
trip.
Bushrangers.
Because it's a fair trip from Rosebud up to Port Melbourne, you know.
They've got to bring on Corey Sandworth. He's still on the boundary line. What's Corey Sandworth still doing on the boundary line? Little champion. Get him into the play.
Carl, I don't know if the coach is going to be thanking you, Joffa. But the Swans got a chance to get another one, but Ballarat set themselves up nicely in defence.
There we go.
And they've taken the mark, and they've got a chance to block
Oh,
the way to the far side of the
gee.
net. He switched the play, and a great mark there on the half-back line. And this is what they did in the first quarter, Joffa. They get themselves on the outside
That's
here.
it.
They keep running here. They're going to be on. Oh, bad bounce there. As he was...
Sliding to the ground.
I think that might be...
Umpire let it
He got the
go.
ball, no, he has. The umpire's doing a good job letting the play flow, and Swans now have done well getting back in defence. They're going to clean up across the half-back line. But the ball's still
Oh, the free kick, Vesta.
well done to that young player.
Excellent. Well done. That is not going in out here screaming for the ball on his own. He's still screaming for it, and he goes bang, and he's looking for him. Oh,
you're guilty.
Look at this. Here come the Bushrangers.
Oh no, he gave away the free kick, I think.
What was that for?
Well, I think it was a free kick for a big bloke running in a straight line.
All right.
And a little bloke being in front of him.
Okay, no worries.
And as a big bloke, I'm a bit sick of those.
The crowd. The crowd's getting prickly here. We got security outside the van now.
Swans got a chance to get a goal here.
There we go. Look. Oh, it'll be on here. No, it's about. Where is the ball now? Over towards the bus
on the pocket there.
On the pocket, there it is.
The Swans player's going to shot for goal. I can't see too many Bushrangers defenders.
There we go. He's got to kick this, surely. Over the top, hit the goal square.
Sharing the footy around.
Well, excellent.
And this will bring it back to within a goal if they kick this one.
Wonderful football. That went from one end of the ground to the other. Did you see that?
I did.
How quickly they got it up there.
No, I think he's missed it. He has.
Oh, he couldn't have missed it from there, surely.
It's okay. So everyone gets it, is doing their best at their job.
Absolutely.
So we keep it all positive, and it's a good chance. Look, Swans have done what we asked them to do, really, and have really put in hard. They made a game of it. Oh, here we go again. They're going to get another shot here.
And this one's a goal.
I think it is too. Oh, no, touch on the line.
On the line. Well, good defence.
And the umpire's right on the ball down there.
Good defence. Well done. Never took her eyes off the ball.
Anton Marnie.
That's a big clash.
And we've got Brian Preslin at the front. He gives away Brian, Reclink ambassador.
There's Brother Singer. That's our national
goal umpire, and a fine, great player. I don't know if he's going to pull on the jumper tomorrow. For the Saints, he is. He's going to pull on the boots again for another grand final.
Here we go. Have a look at this from Mark. Man in front. Played on, said the umpire, and he comes in now and he crosses his arm. No, he's played the kick to the Orange Vesta, and she kicks the ball down to a centre half forward. They all find great mark.
Who's that, number 35?
Who was that man there?
Number 29 again.
Oh, it's number 29 again. That is...
mate, Byron.
Oh, Byron. Byron Barr. Have a shot, Byron. Yeah, beauty.
It's time with the siren
not working. Okay, that's the siren, guys. He's kicked us right at half time there.
Well done, guys. What a great game of football.
And we do a bit of everything here in the commentary box. That's yours, I think, mate. I'm done. I'm good.
Okay.
You need some onions on that, do you, mate? You eat that. I'll throw out from the game. Great to have Joffa here helping us out. He's having a munch on a sausage. Fantastic half of football. Ballarat Bushrangers. Fantastic footy. That is half time, guys. The siren's gone. Thanks up. The siren has gone. And we'll throw down the Brad to get a final score check for the half.
Yeah, half time. The Swans are 5-6-36. Great comeback. They trail the Bushrangers 6-3-39. I might head over and see if we can get a bit of a listen in on the Swans coach. I'd say he'd be happy.
That'd be fantastic. Thanks for that, Brad. Great to have Brad Sinclair out on the boundary riding it for us. And look, the Bushrangers coach, he could kind of sense it. I think he felt like that 4-goal lead they had was probably only worth a couple. And he's just saying, let's make sure we stay on top of it, because the Swans will come back, and that's what they did. And we have got a cracker here today, the second game of the Reclink Grand Final series here in Port Melbourne at JL Murphy Reserve. The Ballarat Bushrangers leading by 3 points at half-time over the Southern Peninsula Swans. And we've got Brad over there at the huddle, and we do give the warning that, it is a footy huddle, so we can't guarantee around the language, but we do hope it's all going to be positive. And we'll throw it over to Brad now. Thanks, mate.
Jason's coming on. Keep it going, Jack. You're killing them out there. Blade's going back onto the wing. Tor's coming up.
Nurse is gone. Good work, Red.
Mike. Come off for a little bit.
He's just getting his board ready, guys, so we might give him a couple of seconds, and he should be right to go.
Man up in that back line when the ball gets turned over. Come on, Swannies. Where are you? Come on, there's only a half to go. Let's make it all count. Let's make it worthwhile. Well, it feels good, doesn't it? Right. So, boys, let's have those shots. Make them count when we're having a shot. Right, boss?
Look at your options first. When you get the free kick, look at your options and find your man. Hit the target. Hold your time. Make your time and hit your target.
Coach has got a little bit shy with the microphone. He's taking a look at the back. I'm trying to follow him. He keeps walking off on me.
So, thanks for that, Brett. That's okay. Look, it is getting broadcast here on the ground, so he may not want his opposing coach to hear the tactics that are being talked about. But look, really positive voices in the huddle there, and that's what we want to hear, isn't it, Joffa?
Oh, absolutely. And this is going to be a cracker of a game because they want to win. And Sydney have got the Swans have got a sniff of things.
Yes.
And this could be one of those that could go down to the last minute, this game.
That's right. And look, we've got AAA Play here today, and AAA Play is the first point of contact service for people with disability who want to get involved with sport and recreation programs. So hit the AAAvic.org.au. We've got Laura and Seth here from the AAA Play team.
Laura, excellent.
And so we really welcome them here to the Reclink Footy Grand Final Carnival. And you want to get the grand and want to have a chat about sport and recreation opportunities for you or a family member or a friend, please head over and have a chat to Laura and Seth about that. And they're over at the Reclink tent on the other side of the ground from where we are in our commentary box. I think they're there with Cam from VRGF as well, with Victorian Responsible Gambling. So a big shout out to them too.
Doing great work. Excellent.
So it's half time here. We might throw to a break, I think, Billy.
Yep.
You ready over there, mate? And we'll come back in a few minutes with the second half here at JL Murphy Reserve. It's the Bushrangers leading the Swans by 3 points.